Oh, hello. Lenny here with Up Front Auto. We're going to give you a tour of a 1972 Scout, some pointers, some things to look at, and don't always be afraid of rust. So here we go. I'm starting from the worst spot forever that people avoid showing. We're going to move right into body mounts, cab mounts. They are not bad. These floors are going to need to be addressed. They do not need to be completely torn out and replaced. If you're just wanting to get a nice, very solid Scout on the road, then this is a super good candidate. Got blackberry bushes growing out through there. That's pretty. There's another body mount, body bushing. So I'm right underneath the driver's floor. Right by the fuel pedal, there is a rust through spot. You'll see some more, I'll show you in the cargo, but it's unbelievable. These are usually rusted out. These fenders are amazing. These rockers are very, very good. That needs dirt cleaned out of it. That's why you see this. There's dirt built up in here and it's gotten wet. It's full of moisture. This isn't bad. If it's not addressed, it'll just keep getting worse. So it deserves to be addressed. Fat guy in the pavement. Pretty amazing. I mean, you look over there, you see what I mean. Look at the bottom of those fenders. See what I mean? This is a very solid all right. We'll slide around, show you some more. Lift gate, it has a little bit of surface rust where the seal, these plastic inserts, this can all be addressed and fixed. It does not need to be replaced. The hinges, they're in pretty damn good shape. But all this surface rust that you see and all these spots that I'm going to show you, this all needs to be taken out, checked out, resealed. If you move along the top, so you look back, it's like, damn, you know, looks like a $600, $800 top. Except the fact that we have this. It's hard to see with the sun. So here's a tip. If you're selling somebody a Scout, you don't know what's underneath these seals, even if you can't see it. Pull the glass out before you sell a top to somebody. Pull the rear hatch glass out before you sell that to somebody. Pull the glass out of the windshield frame. You don't know what's underneath here. People deserve to know. They might not have the skills to do it, but at least if they know what's under there, they can make an honest choice as to what they can handle or want to pay to have someone else handle. So that's just a tip about glass. We're gonna move inside. We got some cancer here along the seams. I've been underneath. We got some more here. From underneath, it stops about an inch in on both sides. It doesn't go any farther. I wouldn't pull this whole floor pan if I was just gonna do a daily driver, not a complete resto. I would patch these spots that I'm trying to show you guys. You just clean the bad metal out until you get to good metal, and then you cut and measure and tack and ask for help. That's the worst spot on this side. That's through there, and the body mounts back here need to be cut out and redone. But you wouldn't know it So the center of this floor, all this stuff is very solid. I've already been underneath it. So we're inside looking at the top. This is going to have a bunch of top of the bed rust. This rail underneath here that the top sits on is probably gone, rusted out. You can see why I said you need to reseal that outside and treat. But this is not bad, guys. It's not. With what we have left for finding scouts today, you know, people have different opinions. Scouts are hard to find. Well, they are, except a lot of people are buying scouts that were hard to find, into hard to find spots, and then they get afraid of them, and now they're up for sale, and people don't want to be honest about what they're selling, so they hold back stuff like this. So we're gonna move underneath here. This is one of my favorites. I have not, so you'll get a Scout pretty often that the passenger door hinges are in pretty good shape. The whole Scout moves when I lift up on this. Before, with the door, there is zero play in these hinges, none. You can find that on the passenger side pretty often. The line is just perfect. Then this is what shocked me. So you can be able to see the difference. There is a little bit in the door here, but not much. I mean, the truck starts moving almost instantly. It's amazing how well these shut. All right. This frame looks really good, but like I was talking earlier, the seal comes out. There's going to be some spots that need to be addressed. Overall, really good windshield frame, really good top. Amazing lift gate, T-handles there. The door handles are in awesome shape. Wing windows are in awesome shape. Somebody should buy this simply because this piece is in here. I found it inside the wiring in the dash. Amazing. Can't believe it. Hardly ever do you get those. Oh, here we go. I don't know if I've tried rolling this one up or not. Yep. She's gonna need some lube and a good door handle. See what happens? Oh, this is because this one's stripped out. But a little lubrication and I think it'll be pretty good. This door wouldn't open and the window wouldn't roll up or down a few days ago, but I put just a little bit of lube in here and this one's coming up and down pretty good. All right. So it's your Craigslist view that you'll see people post. Like, damn, Larry, did you get that Scout I sent you? Except this one is pretty damn cool. A group of guys that love these things. Buddy gets one. They could have this, an engine put in this thing. A bunch of this rust sealed and patched for temporary until somebody wants to do a complete resto or whatever. But that's really a big woo-woo in the whole thing. It is drum brakes in the front. I'm not sure what what axles it has. That grill is freaking awesome. I might have to keep this one. It's got perfect patina. The grill patina is... And this was not a barn find. And I guess the word patina is kind of overused as well. It's just got good character from aging. Bunch of new seals. Just a little bit of rust eradication. Look at the rear bumper. That's such a good old bumper. All the emblems are on. That's, believe it or not, I just realized that. Every emblem is on this thing. So, yep. There is a true representation of what I have for sale. Yeah, it's a long video, but I don't want people saying I was hiding anything either. I might have forgot this side. Nothing through. Rockers. Rockers are good. Some more blackberry bushes. Looked like it might have had a little cherry bomb on there or something back in its day. Somebody can probably tell from the videos what differential front drum. I'm guessing 20, Dana 20, until I clean it up, look at it. Some people can just maybe tell from looking right at the shape of it or the size of it. I'm not that good yet. I thought, damn, those front springs look like they're in pretty well arched for being so old, and then I forgot there's no motor in it. All right. All right, so people might say, well, that thing's got a lot of this and that. Okay, here you go. Look. You couldn't see any of this until I power washed it and cleaned it up. It looked like it wasn't amazing. Pulled all of the floor mats out. That was all hidden. Every panel on this thing probably needs major repair. Or, you know, I don't know. It looks really good from back here. I mean, straight as hell. Even the rust is straight. But it's a parts rig. Windshield frame, I already pulled it off. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that's a good save. It's got a tail wheel, horn center, or center of the steering wheel's there. It's got a clock, an AC. The wood grain has not been cut out. That's a nice piece because it looks to have the original stereo in it as well. It's a decent traveler rear seat. I mean, it could be used the way it is. The front one's trash. But it's got, hopefully, pretty serviceable front and rear axles. Engine turns over. Anyway, how many times I say anyway? I got sidetracked. I was supposed to be doing a video on the 72. So, there you go. I better refocus now. Thanks for listening.